Hi guys, I'm Shandor. Welcome to my cinema. Today I'm watching the 2024 psychological horror Heretic starring Hugh Grant. I know that this movie in one way or another is going to be about the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints, in other words, the Mormon Church. Now, just so you know through which lenses I'm going to watch this movie through. I'm not a religious person, and I know that the Mormon Church is a cult, just like Jehovah's Witnesses, the Church of Scientology, and countless others, even MLM companies. Now, what a coincidence that the biggest Mormon population is in Utah, and the most MLM companies in the world are also in Utah. What the hell is going on in Utah? Anyway, I detest cults. I think they are pure evil. Keep in mind, I'm not talking about the people, I'm talking about the organization. I actually feel sorry for the people who get sucked into these kind of things. We all have low points in our lives, and it's really easy to persuade us and things like that. Still, I do think these churches are pure evil. Now, with that said, I do have a morbid fascination with cults because I'm very much fascinated by the human psyche. Even though as an outsider, I'm learning about these kind of things, and I'm just scratching my head as to how people can believe this kind of stuff. But like I said, we all have our weak moments, and we are targets, all of us. So the members could be me and you also at a certain points in our lives, I think. Now, this is interesting because as of lately I've been watching quite a lot of videos on the Mormon Church. I know about the endowment, I know about the anointment, I know about the garments Mormons have to wear, I know about the secret handshakes, which are directly out from Freemasonry, by the way. I know that the founder, Joseph Smith, was a polygamous criminal. He was arrested 42 times. Most likely he was a child abuser also. He was a mean son of a bitch, okay? I know that when you're an adult, you have to pay 10% of your income to the church all the time. If you're on a mission, you have to pay for your mission, even if you are sent to Japan, for example, which is really far from the USA. Meanwhile, the church has $100+ billion and all these kind of things. So, what else should I say? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see Hugh Grant in this role. I don't know what his role is going to be, but I've never seen him in a horror movie. I heard that this movie got really good reviews, and the subject matter is right up my alley at this point. So, okay, without any further ado, here comes Heretic. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful.
Frighteningly big, and they wore magnums.
Sounds made up.
Elephant trunk.
Who says size doesn't matter? By the way, while we're on this topic, look up the terms soaking and earthquaking. You're either gonna cry or laugh, or both.
And the look of embarrassment and horror on their faces was so painful.
This seems pretty accurate. Their outfit.
Do you watch a lot of...
No, I do not.
You're not allowed. You're not allowed to
watch
watch those.
No.
It's okay.
No, I'm not.
You need to confess those kind of things to the bishop.
I know it's not a competition, but I haven't baptized a single investigator on my mission yet.
Yeah, you have to do that. Certain missionaries have these quotas that they have to fill. Weekly quotas. You have to baptize X amount of people.
How has God shown you that the church is true?
I don't know. I guess I haven't really thought about it.
But you know it's true.
Yeah, it's not. Okay, I think she has doubts.
Hi, good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Sister Barnes, and this is my companion, Sister Paxton.
Yeah, she said she's my companion. So you got to sign the companion for a minimum of 6 weeks while you're on your mission. For ladies, it's 1.5 years. For guys, it's 2 years. And you're never alone. You have to watch each other.
Is it true?
Is what true?
Do you wear magic underwear?
Yeah, sort of.
What?
Those are the garments. Yeah, they have to wear them once they're out of the temple, which is the endowment and the anointment. Okay, this is accurate so far. It's sad. Awesome framing.
People think we're weird.
You are.
I don't know, that South Park musical kind of makes fun of us.
I listened to some of the songs and they're actually pretty funny. Anyway, who cares what people think?
Yeah, the cinematography is outstanding.
Let's get you a baptism.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Sister Barnes.
Are you Mr. Reed?
I am. Hello to you. Hello.
Okay, he didn't drop his British accent. That's good.
You mentioned you might be interested in learning more about the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints?
Yeah. Yeah. Would you like to come inside?
The gospel. Do you have a girl roommate? We can't come inside unless another woman is present.
That I didn't know.
Well, my wife is home. Does that count?
Yeah. People are always feeding us treats.
We never seem to turn them down.
Well, my wife loves to bake. Oh, one thing, the walls and ceilings have metal in them. I hope that's okay.
Metal.
Good. Well, I will go and check on the snacks. Make yourselves at home.
Thank you.
That's not suspicious at all, huh? I have a feeling he doesn't even have a wife. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
My wife is being shy. But the pie is nigh. It is good to be religious.
Well, our work here is done.
No, I just want you to know that before we start.
Well, sometimes it feels like maybe religion isn't at the center of culture anymore.
It's not.
Well, it's fading, isn't it?
Yeah, over time. Mm-hmm.
Where are you both from?
Me, Ogden, Utah.
Of course, Utah.
One of 8 daughters. I know it's as bad as it sounds. Born and raised.
My mother was a convert, so when my dad passed away, we auditioned a few different churches just to see what was out there and see if we still believed
I
in
know
it.
that feeling. And that's a very, very personal struggle. That is a personal challenge that I've struggled with for a very, very long time.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, what is the one true religion?
There's no such thing, in my opinion.
Which is why Joseph founded our church.
As I understand it, stop me when I go wrong, he was visited in the night by an angel called Moroni.
Yeah, Moroni. Even his name, moron is included in his name.
Pie smells amazing.
And now that you've been studying the Book of Mormon, how does it make you
Look
feel?
at
Can you
the
guess
look
what
on
kind
his
of pie she's
face.
making?
Interesting.
Blueberry pie?
It is blueberry pie.
I knew it, my favorite.
How did your father pass away?
Oh, that's a very personal question.
Blueberry disease? Who wouldn't want that? Ah.
Lou Gehrig's disease. Gehrig's?
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Has he tried to communicate from the other side?
What are these questions?
No.
He has an agenda, for sure.
That's strange.
Strange. Self-harm? Okay. That's common.
I'm sorry, I should have offered you water. The word of wisdom forbids caffeine and alcohol.
It does.
Well, it doesn't specifically mention soda. Sure, it may be healthier to avoid caffeinated drinks, but we're just not thirsty.
Aha. Now, I my question is, how do you feel about polygamy?
Yeah, Joseph Smith was a polygamist.
Mormonism has a controversial history with the misogynist practice of men claiming multiple
Yep.
wives, but I am fascinated by the idea of modern revelation, which was used to erase this behavior from the church in 1890. I just think that's worthy of conversation.
It is.
Yeah? We're discussing a church that decided that a controversial practice was a stain on its reputation and an actual hindrance to recruiting new members. The word of God told unto the prophet to banish a provocative religious pillar that seemed unsavory in contemporary
That's what they
times.
always do. They say, we received a revelation so that black people, can become bishops and things like that since 1978, I think, and stuff like that. Bastards.
A man having plural wives meant more babies to help the community grow.
That's how you justify it.
It was removed from the church not just because it was grotesque or controversial, but just because it wasn't necessary anymore.
Bullshit. It was removed because it was controversial.
I worry that Joseph Smith used the concept of polygamy to legitimize his affairs with other
Yes.
women. Wife Emma Smith was upset when he slept with Fanny Elger, their 16-year-old
Yes.
maid. I worry that he formulated a plan to use revelation for consequence-free sex in the aftermath of that indiscretion and others like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, all true.
The church's own history corroborates and implies this cynical brainwashing tactic.
Is that true?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure where you're getting this. We know it's true because of how it makes us feel.
Yeah.
Bingo! That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Couldn't agree more. It's our personal relationship with God. Do you know what I found? The more you know, the less you know. Every sect, cult, creed, and denomination all claim to be the one true doctrine, and yet none seem true when held under the microscope.
Yeah. This is fascinating.
The last thing I wanted to do was find the one true religion. But unfortunately, I did.
He's doing such a great job. I can't figure him out, you know? Yeah, this is freaking fascinating to me. I mean, the things he say, you know, I agree with him. Absolutely. He did his research. But I wonder what his agenda is. I mean, he's got metal in the walls of the house. Homer aromatics, blueberry pie. Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Hi, this is Sister Barnes.
I'll wait on the other
moment.
side.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think you can get a call in that house.
Are you sure? Should we ask him for help?
But it's interesting, Hugh Grant mentioned that he eventually did find the one true religion. But he didn't mention which religion it was.
We ask for help. It'll be fine.
I don't think so. That's great. Amazing tension building, amazing suspense here. Is that a statue? Yeah. That's an altar.
And there they are.
He's so good.
Mr.
She doesn't have the key. Yeah.
I think your door's a bit stuck out there.
The door won't open.
The front door?
Yeah, the front door won't open again.
What?
If you are now regrettably ready to leave, you'll have to exit through the back of my house. It's house, but I assure you, you are welcome to leave through the back. You saw my house from the outside, right? Right, well, so you know it's a tiny footprint. The back of the house is just there.
It wasn't an excuse. They do need us back.
Oh, I know, but you're saying you took a call with someone from your ward.
Yeah.
A moment ago.
But when you came inside, I asked if you were okay with the metal in the walls and ceilings.
Yeah, exactly.
Which door takes us outside?
Do you have a preference?
Why would I have a preference?
Do you still believe that my wife is in the next room?
I don't.
Despite all the evidence to the contrary, the scented candle, the absence of an oven with blueberry pie.
Yeah.
It's something I want you to think about, and maybe think about in the context of your beliefs.
Wow, that's amazing.
Did you go on believing something that you know is not true, just to give you comfort because you were afraid of what it might mean if it was all a lie?
This is freaking awesome.
I wanted you to think about the things that you believe just because somebody asked you to believe.
This is incredible. This is psychological. Maybe he wants to wake them up.
We're gonna leave through the back of your house. Now, is that okay?
Of course.
What?
Sister Barnes?
What was in there? I want to know.
It doesn't look like this goes outside.
No, I don't think it does.
It's a simple choice, but it should not be made simply.
What the heck is that?
Monopoly is currently published in 47 languages.
I've never played
They
it.
sell
Can you believe that?
In over 114 countries. It is very nearly identical to Monopoly in every fundamental way.
It's all about different religions. I see.
There are three major monotheistic religions: Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Judaism, i.e., the original edition.
Yeah.
Christianity, i.e., the most popular edition. And Mormonism, i.e., the zany regional spin-off edition. When I know that you have heard Creep by radio.
Very true. Same freaking stupid. Ooh, I hate that song.
But I'm a creep. Yeah.
Yeah. Same chord progression. Yeah.
How missionaries are really just salespeople
They are.
for an organization?
They are.
I have an idea which I would like to sell to you.
Awesome. I can't wait to hear that. But yeah, these guys are salespeople. Yeah. The only reason, it's like an MLM company. It's like, a pyramid scheme. They want more people recruited so that they can get their money. That's all there is to it. 10% of your income every month.
The holy texts which we revere are just mythological iterations of stories which ancient people have been telling each other for
That
centuries.
is true. Yes.
They are merely a conduit to a more ancient
Probably,
truth.
yes. If you read Gilgamesh, for example, or something, there's a flood in there, hundreds of years before the Bible, and things like that.
Who was born to a virgin, who could perform miracles, and was supernaturally resurrected, was a very popular story for at least 1,000 years before Jesus was born.
Absolutely, it was.
This little gallery depicts 12 gods who were born on December the 25th, all of whom predate the existence of Jesus. That all these stories iterate into Star Wars, Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Can you imagine thousands of years from now people accepting Jar Jar as a significant
I wouldn't be surprised.
Jar Jar, excuse me.
It's so good.
Never mind.
I love this movie.
If God is real and he watches when we masturbate, and he has such a fragile ego that he only helps us when we beg him and shower him with praise, and he hates gay people for being what he made
Exactly.
them to be, well, that's terrifying.
Yeah. It's stupid. That's ridiculous. You don't choose to be gay. I'm not gay, but, even I know that.
So either it is all true, or none of it's true. Yes?
Yes.
Then I want you to choose which door to go through based on your faith.
Wow.
My own claim is that all 10,000 verifiable religions that exist in the world today are as artificial as the symbolic church you're currently standing in.
I agree.
It is farce.
Yes.
There is nothing holy
Yeah.
here. Your religious text is mere ornament. As hollow and as capitalistic as these ridiculous
Totally.
games.
Man, wow. Okay, this is incredible. This must be so offensive to Mormons, though. But it's not just about them. It's about anybody else, Again, I'm not talking about the people, I'm talking about the organization.
And then you point out all the similarities these mythological gods have with Jesus, but breeze over the many glaring differences.
there are differences?
One of these guys has a freaking bird head.
I love this. I love this.
I think there's an entire spectrum that your game is neglecting.
I love this so much. Yeah, of course, there are counter arguments there.
So it doesn't matter what I believe, does it? Let's be honest and sincere and let God decide what happens next for us.
From her perspective, she's absolutely correct. And actually, she made some good points. Even though I agree with Hugh Grant, she did make some really good points. I love this so much. But I love the fact that this is basically a horror movie, but it's about philosophy. It's a.
Are you coming too?
This whole movie is a philosophical debate, basically, wrapped into a horror aesthetic, which is freaking amazing.
From now on, if he lands a philosophical point that we don't agree with, we challenge him.
Good.
We make him think he doesn't have to stand
steamroll us. We might not be a physical threat, but we can be an intellectual one.
I love this so much. This is incredible. I figured I was in for a treat, but my God, this is better than anything I was expecting it to be.
If anything happens, you take this and you stab him in the neck as hard and as fast as you can. It has to be you. He's watching me too closely. He won't.
There's a pie. Okay, my only complaint so far with this movie is that they're playing Creep by Radiohead. I absolutely hate that song.
I need a witness, you, to verify that the miracle is real.
I don't know how I feel about this.
That in a short while, the prophet will be dead from consuming the pie. By the grace of God, she will be resurrected.
Or this is just manipulation also. Okay, I keep my judgment, but this is where the movie is losing me at this point. I was enjoying it so much. This, I don't know if I need this. We'll see.
Acknowledge! Thank you. Acknowledge that she is no longer breathing.
No.
So she's dead?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Is everything all right?
He can't hear us.
And I just wondering if they stopped by.
No, I'm sorry to say you are the first house caller I've had all day, sir. Is there some other way I can help? Do you want to use my phone, call the police?
Thank you for your time.
All right, well, good luck. Yeah, I mean that.
Okay.
Nah. Great tension building again. I enjoy this.
She hasn't moved at all. Her head is different. That's where she was. It's not. Sister, it's not. I remember, please. Please, come on. Help.
Have you received this booklet?
I have not, but I will give it a look-see.
And the bikes are not there. Of course. They unplugged my brain?
Thank you, prophet. Tell me what you saw.
How did she?
If you didn't see something transcendental, you absolutely must tell me.
She said there was a conductor.
Yes?
Did she mean angel?
Yeah.
She had a feeling of disassociation, a feeling that something wasn't real.
That's it. So now you know.
Nah, this is so vague.
I can show you God. If you're willing to die. Where do we come from? What are we doing here? What's our purpose? The terror of those questions is why religions exist.
That's true.
I can answer those questions for you.
What did I show you?
That was not a miracle.
What did I show you?
It was a magic trick.
It might have been.
The kids at school called me Taco Hell because I was clinically dead while doctors operated on my kidneys.
Interesting.
A blinding white light, clouds but not heaven, a sense of wanting to return, a feeling that my state of reality wasn't real. When the oxygen leaves your brain or your heart stops pumping, your mind creates unbelievable things.
Actually, different people have different experiences.
So you're remembering a false correlation with the experience you've just witnessed. But this is happening right now.
No, we're talking about magic underwear.
Oh, the fuck! Wow. I did not expect this.
Moments. It'll be moments. Let's have one of your drum rolls, yeah?
He's such a psycho.
Yeah. There it is.
What?
Oh, it isn't. That was a vein.
What?
This is why she can't come back to us. Are you, Sister Paxton, familiar with the Taoist concept of the butterfly dream?
Yeah, I am.
The butterfly dream concerns an ancient Chinese philosopher.
Yeah, because he dreamt he was a butterfly, and in his dream he felt like he was a butterfly, and maybe now he is not a human.
We exist inside a simulation so advanced that we cannot tell the difference between real life and artificial dream. You will pass through death and wake up into the real world. What do you think? Yes, no, maybe?
I think this is a microchip.
Oh?
I think it's a contraceptive.
How? In your arm?
Did Sister Barnes say she was on birth control?
Our church would have made her feel ashamed about it, and she would have been too embarrassed.
Do you believe the miracle that I showed you?
Yes,
Yeah?
at first.
Oh.
I think something happened tonight that you didn't expect. It feels like you're improvising, trying to convince me of a simulation theory that's not sticking. Am I right?
Oh, I like that.
Simulation narrative is not sticking.
Yes.
High five.
He's incredible.
I just haven't figured out how yet.
I switched the bodies.
So good.
A hidden door or something disposed of her body and then took her place at the table.
I see.
Maybe she was trying to tell us that the miracle wasn't real.
I like her theory. Again, this is the heart and soul of the movie that I love.
I think you gave her a script and she went off the book, and now you're trying to recover.
Ah.
Don't go into that cellar. Unless you are prepared to discover the one true religion.
What? I'm fast. Okay, I like that. There is a body. Honestly, I thought her theory was wild. She got it, apparently. Oh, I haven't mentioned the atmosphere of this movie yet, but you know, as it moves along, the more and more it actually becomes a horror movie. But at the same time, it still retains the philosophical debate element, which I really enjoy. And now I'm really interested as to what's gonna happen here. Crap. There's your luck.
What is the one true religion, Sister P?
You took a key from Sister Barnes' coat, went outside to unlock our bikes and hide them when you came back with the drinks, like you were out in the store. You did this, I assume, because you didn't want the elder to find our bikes when he came back looking for us. You returned the bike key to the wrong coat pocket. We thought this was a mistake you made.
But it wasn't.
You wanted me to know the only reason I'm standing here right now is because it is exactly where you want me to be standing.
Yeah.
The one true religion is control.
Religion is just a system of control.
I agree, but this is a brutal way to show this.
She chose to eat a poisoned pie because of her profound faith. It is called drinking the...
Wait.
It is true that I keep these ladies a little chilly, but only for the same reason that your church goes to Haiti to give out Bibles after a hurricane.
Yeah, wow.
It's easier to control.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right, she did go off book. You are here because the ideas of others have influenced every single decision you've made since the day you were born, and I've been able to predict every decision you'd make tonight because of that. They even dictate the garments you wear under your clothes.
That is true. It's true.
Your magic underwear.
Oh. Oh, she still had it. I thought she lost it. That's so incredible. That was so clever. Oh my god, that was incredible. She's gonna go back. Oh crap. How is she still alive?
Pray for us.
I think he's being sarcastic.
Even though we all probably know it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, wow.
It's just nice to think about someone other than yourself.
I totally agree with that.
Even if it's you.
I totally agree with that. So he's afraid of dying now. What a hypocrite. What a fucking hypocrite. Oh! She came back? Oh. Not quite. But I think it's pretty profound that she admitted that prayers do not work. It must have, you know, when you're devout, saying something like this, you know, that's heavy. The butterfly. Well guys, this was Heretic. Alright, well, what can I say? For the most part, I thought that this was absolutely fantastic. I think the philosophical aspect of this movie about religion and faith is just absolutely incredible. And actually, you know, even though I do not agree with the religious side of it, you know, the girls did make some really great points and counter arguments against Hugh Grant's views, and you know, I can totally understand why they would, you know, believe what they believe in, and when they say it, you know, it sounds legit. Now, if I go deeper into that, you know, it could be dismantled very, very easily, but still, I loved the back and forth. Also, I think the cinematography of this movie is incredible. The performances are absolutely not over the top. Well, in Hugh Grant's case, it's a little bit, but in a really good way. I thought they were out of this world. The girls did a fantastic job. Hugh Grant was absolutely freaking incredible in this movie. I loved the tension in this movie. There was basically one jump scare that I can recall when somebody, you know, rang the bell, and that acted as a jump scare. Yeah, this was a great watch. I loved this philosophical debate wrapped into this horror story. Two things that I didn't really enjoy. One, don't play fucking Creep by fucking Radiohead. I fucking hate that song. Okay, that's totally subjective. But two, I'm not necessarily a fan of the ending. Now, I know that this is a horror movie, you know, and we don't expect happy endings or whatever, but honestly, I wanted all three of the characters to live and make it through this situation by the end of the movie. Honestly, I would have been perfectly fine with the movie just building tension, you know, to its absolute max, but then it ends with just a philosophical debate, and you know, whether the girls leave the religion or not, that's irrelevant at this point. But I don't think the movie needed to go this far in terms of, you know, Hugh Grant dying and one of the girls dying. I'm not necessarily a fan of that, although I did love the fact that the girl who survived said prayers do not work, and it's conclusive. And yeah, unfortunately, yeah, they don't, you know, which is true. But I really wanted all of them to survive. I wanted the girls to just get out of there, you know, and maybe make up their mind or not about their devotion to this church, you know. But that's just what I wanted, you know. So I don't necessarily agree with that choice at the end, the thing that happened, but overall, honestly, I was mesmerized by this movie. I think this is freaking amazing. So most likely this video is gonna get 50 views, but you know, who cares? This is something I wanted to watch, and you know, since I'm sitting here watching this movie, I thought I'd share it with you guys. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching this movie together with me. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe, and see you all next time at the cinema. Bye.